Hi everybody, it's Miss Kate and Henry, and today we are out and about. We have a really exciting local place that we're going to explore, and we want you to join us. Today, a group of our friends from Hudson Crossing Park have gathered together to go on a field trip to the Rogers Island Visitor Center located in Fort Edward, New York. We are lucky enough to be shown around by Mr. Paul McCarty. He is the historian for Fort Edward, and he tells us how Fort Edward the town was named after an actual fort, which was one of the largest British forts in all of North America during the 1700s. Rogers Island is named after this fellow, Major Robert Rogers. He and his company of rangers camped out on the island, which was right across from the fort, during the French and Indian War. We even get to watch a video that tells us all about the archaeological digs that happened right here on the island and in Fort Edward, and all of the amazing artifacts that they found from the Native Americans who lived here over 5,000 years ago and used tools and weapons just like these. To the European settlers who moved into the area and called it home. The Rogers Island Visitor Center is an amazing place to visit for a real hands-on look at history. Or should I say, hooves-on look. There are displays that show what various parts of the fort would have looked like if we had been British or colonial soldiers. It's truly fascinating to be able to have a peek inside what the fort and the lives of those who lived there were like during the French and Indian War. The artifacts that visitors can see at the Rogers Island Visitor Center range from everything to utensils that people would have used every day to weapons that they used during war. You can even see items that were dug out during the Hudson River dredging, like this dugout canoe made out of a huge tree. Can you imagine floating down the Hudson River in something like this? I know one mule who's certainly willing to try. Before we end our visit, we hop in our cars and drive further down the island. We want to see the statue that was put up in honor of Major Rogers and his rangers, who changed the way that a lot of people fought wars. Instead of standing in formation, rangers fought from behind trees and ducked when the bullets came at them. On the statue, you can even see Rogers Rangers standing orders that say things like, "Don't forget nothing," and "Don't ever take a chance you don't have to." "Tell the truth about what you see," and "Don't ever march home on the same way. Take a different route so you won't be ambushed." The view of Rogers Island today looks quite different than it did when Major Rogers was here with his rangers. However, thanks to Rogers Island Visitor Center, it's easy to understand and appreciate the history that happened here in Fort Edward, New York. Henry and I have another stop of our field trip, but we're going to save that for next time. So until then, everyone, keep your head down and don't forget nothing.